Hello and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide, where in this video I'm going to bring you up to date with all of the latest Hyperia construction currently happening at Thorpe Park. The hype is building for what is going to be the UK's tallest and fastest roller coaster. It's 236 foot tall and with speeds of over 80 miles per hour. We're so pumped for this ride. The excitement just keeps on growing, and yes, construction is well underway on this impressive new coaster that's going to be opening in spring 2024. Thorpe Park confirmed that just a few days ago, and spring is when we're all going to get to ride this beast of a coaster. It's manufactured by Mack Rides of Germany, and look at it already growing into the skyline at Thorpe Park. So in this video, I'm going to give you lots of different angles, looking at what's been installed so far, and also all of those latest updates. But straight away, let's talk about this insane element. This is 165 foot tall. Bear in mind, it's nowhere near the height of what this coaster is going to be, and it already looks massive on the skyline at Thorpe Park. This is a huge overbank turn that actually goes into an inversion as well. And look at it just here on the skyline. You can see the other rides there in the distance. Colossus, the Swarm, Saw the Ride, and gradually this is just towering up above the park. In fact, it's already the second tallest structure in the whole of Thorpe Park, and this isn't even at the max height yet. This is 165, and of course the max height of Hyperia is 236. It is insane, isn't it? But let's take a look at it from various different angles. I mean, look at that already towering over the skyline. How excited we are for this element is crazy, because of course you're going to come up into this from the right hand side of the angle that we're looking at it here. As you can see, the track banks round, and yeah, this is what we're kind of looking at, and you're going to come down into that inversion there, which really is going to be a crazy element. I can't think of another coaster anywhere in the world that has got an element quite like that, where you're literally going to come up all the way to the left hand side, and then you're going to dive down into an inversion. How that's going to ride is going to be phenomenal, especially with lap bars as well. So again, looking at it from this angle, coming up there from the right hand side, up into that kind of outward banked airtime you might even get on there, and then twisting down into the inversion, which really is going to be fantastic. And yeah, when you look at this close up here, you can see how it turns and the track is facing us, that outward bank, before turning round. Look at the head chopper that you're going to get on the supports just there as you make your way down into the rest of the layout. That is certainly the talking point of Hyperia at the moment. It's potentially going to be the highlight of the ride, and we're very excited for it. But just moving away from that a little bit now towards some of the lower sections of the track. Of course, the higher sections are in white, the lower sections are in gold, and yeah, this is actually the final turn before you're going to come down into a little airtime hill before the brake run. So yeah, you're kind of starting down at the back of the construction site at the moment and working forwards. That varies depending on the ride that's being built. But yeah, as you can see, that's the last kind of turn before you're coming down into that small hill before the brake run. Zooming in from here as well, you can also see some more of the lower sections of track. Part of that is the elements coming in and out of that huge overbank turn that we've already seen. And of course, Saw the Ride there in the background as well. Let's continue then to just take a look at everything we can see at this construction site, because there is so much happening at the moment. And that's the thing, with them starting on such a huge element at 165 feet, that's really got people talking internationally, and it's going to be a huge crowd puller for Thorpe Park next year, and just the UK theme park industry. To have something of this size and scale being built here is incredible. But yeah, we're looking at it from a different angle now. That same element, the overbank turn, and primarily from this angle, we get a view of the angle of that. Look how crazy that's going to be. You're going to have a lap bar, and you're literally going to be out on the side there before coming down into the inversion. And as I lower down on this clip, you can see how the track starts to kind of level out underneath, and you're coming down now into that inversion. You'll be upside down at that part before twisting round. Real nice head chopper with the support, and again before coming back down and into the rest of the layout. And again, I'll give you another close-up just here, looking at that insane element. I mean, that is pretty crazy. You can also see from a design point of view, Mack Rides have really thought this is going to be quite a high-stress part of the ride. Look at the kind of double spine on the back of the track just there. That's something that a lot of manufacturers will do in high-stress parts. And yeah, obviously that part of Hyperia is going to be pretty incredible. And you can see how it kind of goes from that double kind of back down to the single spine as it comes back down out of the inversion just there. But yeah, I'm so excited for that. I think that's the thing, seeing this go up over the past couple of weeks and now seeing that element complete has really built up the hype so much more for this coaster, and just the scale of it, how it's changed the skyline of Thorpe Park. When you're walking around the park now, it just looks so different. Here's another angle looking at that piece of track that's gone in towards the final turn. And of course, that's going to be quite a twisty element looking at it. We're going to have quite a twist from left to right before making our way down into that final hill and the brake run. Of course, a lot of work is also happening in other areas of the site. So we're going to talk about the station just here, and also the maintenance building that you can see there as well. The maintenance building will be able to fit both of the trains on Hyperia, and you can see how that's already coming together now. We'll get a closer look at that in just a moment. Let's start off with the station just here. Of course, it's quite high up. The reason why the station needs to be higher is because of the first part of the ride. As you may remember and seen from the animations, it's going to drop out the station into a little kind of outward bank turn before the lift hill itself. So the first exciting and different element of this ride will happen before you even reach the lift hill. That's going to happen straight out of the station, hence why it's also higher up there as well. But yeah, the station, not the biggest of stations out there, but it doesn't need to be. It doesn't have an offload. It's a onload and offload in the same area for this, and you'll unload on the opposite side. And to where we are just here, where the steel structure is a little bit higher there. I believe that's where the track is going to go out, and of course the train will exit the station at that part just there as well. Obviously on the right hand side you can see a bit of a different structure. With it being higher up, there's going to be steps leading up to it. There'll be a lift to take you up there as well, and all of that is coming together. So here's an angle. It shows you just the difference between the station and the maintenance bay. There's quite a bit of a gap there between the two, and yeah, we'll talk about the maintenance building in just a moment when we can see it a little bit closer up for you all. We have the exterior of the station there, and of course we're going to see the track coming out from here, making its way down into that kind of outward bank turn before making its way up the huge lift hill to the maximum height of 236 feet. And I just want to say a big well done to all the construction team. When we filmed this yesterday on the 2nd of November 2023, the weather was terrible and they were still working hard, so big well done to them. Yeah, this is the maintenance building that we can see. There's a foundation there for the track that of course will lead through from the station area and the brake run through to this maintenance building that we can see under construction. From here, this just gives you a bit of an idea on the scale of the site, really. Looking down there to that final turn, which has started to go into place before coming round into that small hill and the final brake run of the ride. Again, looking at the maintenance building just here, which will fit both trains in there. It's pretty long. It's not that wide, but it's long, so they'll fit both trains kind of back to back in there as well. And this looks like this could be the area where the trains could be loaded in to that maintenance area. Maybe some sort of lift mechanism going into place there as well. But what an update. So much happening on the Hyperia construction site. And again, just showing you that how it's changed the skyline from the outside of the park here. We're so pumped for this. We're really excited. And just seeing this element at 165 feet towering over the park already, it really gives you an idea on how much of a big ride this is going to be. It's a huge project for the UK. It's something to really be behind and really excited for next year. And yeah, I'm really excited for this element. I mean, look at that again, just seeing it there. It really does look incredible. Let us know your thoughts down below in the video comments, and of course here at Theme Park Worldwide we'll be back very soon to bring you more updates on what is going to be the UK's tallest and fastest roller coaster. It's Hyperia. It's coming to Thorpe Park in 2024, and we're going to be riding this beast of a coaster in spring next year. That leaves me with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. We'll see you all in the next video.